Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. My name is Taylor. Today I'm showing you my fan art and talking about fan fiction. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Today's just an excuse for me to plug my stuff I've been working on. So, as I've mentioned in previous videos, I write quite a bit. So whenever I'm not drawing, I'm writing. Whenever I'm not writing, I'm drawing kind of deal, you know. And then here and there, I'll try to make time to make Minecraft videos. That tends to get put on the back burner a bit whenever I get really excited while working on a project. So, as you can tell, this first little one I'm going to talk about is Hermitcraft related. Second one will be, I'm going to talk about my Undertale fanfiction that I worked on back in NaNoWriMo. I'll have them split up in, like, timestamps and whatever. But yes, first of all, I'm going to talk about my Hermitcraft fanfiction. So, as you know, I'm a bit Minecraft obsessed, and, I've talked a bit about watching Third Life and stuff, so I had to make a story. Originally, it was supposed to be only Third Life, and it was just like, okay, we're gonna write something angst, but it's gonna end up being all nice, and happy in the end, and wholesome and all, and it didn't. It didn't. And I've had multiple comments of people telling me I either hurt them or they cried or something of that sort, and I'm not sure whether to be sad or proud about that. Yeah, it takes place after, right around the big battles at the end of the series. That being said, if you haven't watched Third Life, you need to go watch it. What are you doing with your life if you haven't watched it? But yeah, it takes place around the deaths of particular members. Main characters are, there are two main storylines, Bdubs and Cleo, and Grian, and I guess you could consider Scar in that main character, although his point of views aren't as often, and they're not as, I don't know if necessary is a word, but they're just, I didn't intend him to be the main character. Then again, I didn't intend for this to be a series, but here we are. Gonna go ahead and make it clear, I don't do shipping, I don't intend to ship stuff. If it comes off as shippy, it's very accidental, because I don't like shipping hermits. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, some facts are gonna be wrong. Some of my lore on some of the hermits are going to be wrong. Because I have never watched YHS or EVO. Like, I just started the other day watching YHS. And I've only watched episode 1 of EVO, so I have no context for what happens. There's not going to be any Watcher Grian or any of that stuff. So if you don't know about that stuff, don't worry. The fanfiction isn't about that. And it won't have all that lore behind it. So, if you don't know what that is, you don't have to worry, because I don't either. And that includes previous seasons of Hermitcraft. It may include references to 6 and 7, because I've watched a bit of 6 and 7, but it won't have any, the storyline, you don't have to know much about season 6 or 7. You may want to watch a few Hermits here and there just so that you understand who I'm talking about, but I also mention other players as well. I mean, it's all good, though. You don't have to have the context of previous seasons, if that's what you're wondering. So, yeah, I'm going to have the episodes that you may want to watch, just to have the full context, in a playlist in the description of this video. I'll have that, and then I'll also have the fanfiction series. I've titled it The Failures That Came from Third Life. Not sure if I'm going to change it. I don't think so, but, if you're coming from that video, or not that video, that series, and, I may have, posted a link in the description of one of the author notes and all that. Thank you very so much to everyone who has read it. My word, one of them almost has 1,000 views. I'm like, what? What? I'm just it makes me very happy, and I love getting comments. So, if you have the time to do so, please do so. It's really nice to see stuff people, comment and all. I'm glad to see that people are enjoying what I'm doing. Just gotta tell ya, before you read it, and you like knowing that it's going to be finished, there is no clear ending yet. We're working on it. I watch more Hermitcraft stuff, and I come up with more ideas for inks and stuff that would work. If you have any ideas after reading the series, don't mind shooting them to me. I may consider it. To add it to the series. So, with that out of the way, let's get into my Undertale series. Okay, so this one's a little bit I'm not as excited for it as much as I am for my Hermitcraft series, just because right now I'm in the editing stages of it. I'm rewriting it. I still like it, but this was mainly because I was writing this so that I could have the interaction between Chara and Asriel and all the other main characters of Undertale. And I wanted to headcanon them all around the same age. And so I had to come up with a series for that. I think it was originally because of certain ships I had, but I'm really not the type of person who ships very hard on stuff, just because of drama that comes with it and stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, I still love the series. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there that this, seeing as it's in the Undertale fandom, you may know that there are things such as AUs. There's a ton of AUs. Mine don't include that many. It takes place with the idea that there could be a multiverse. Let's put it that way. There can be a multiverse. But, the series, and it involves a couple AUs and then one different universe that I've created that doesn't really involve any really new characters. It just includes a different timeline. It's a filler timeline because I needed something to buffer in between the AUs. The AUs I'm using is Underswap and Story Shift because I love those. Story Shift is just amazing. Go check out there's little fan gameplay, whatever, I don't know. Look up Story Shift. It's cool. I love it. I love the idea that Chara and Asriel got swapped with Sans and Papyrus. That is just, yes. Gonna go ahead and put it out there. My headcanons for characters. So number one, things that might, tick people off when reading it. Or that, maybe not ticked off, but you might not like my headcanons. Okay. First of all, I have male Frisk, female Chara. Once again, not doing much shipping, so they're not shipped. And the second thing is that I don't headcanon Chara to be evil. And, that's a lot different from portrayals of her I've seen. I don't think she should be villainized. She's more morally gray, I think. And I like that idea more. But then I end up giving her a character arc because I can't make people evil. So, the story's not as angsty as I'd like it to be, I'll be honest. Rereading it, I didn't get that pleasure of reading angst that I get from, my other story. Just because, I think the difference is, this is, a full story, and the angst I was able to put in the Hermitcraft fanfiction, I was already writing something that was, in the middle of a series, so there was already a lot of angst potential. Whereas in here, I'm having to build the world up. I'll try to make it more angsty. I'm sorry. Sorry I failed you guys. Haven't provided you with enough angst yet. I'm gonna die from lack of having angst while working on this. That might sound kind of stupid, but I love it. Some people may, it may just hurt them to their core, but it, fuels me with energy. So, I worked in this project during NaNoWriMo, the 50K words thing. It did get up to 50K. I may chop it a bit, so it may be a little bit less than 50. But, it's okay. Unknown amount of chapters, but the storyline is complete. I'm chopping some of the chapters because I'm trying to keep it somewhere from 2,500 to 3,500. Is trying to average it out around there. Just because it's easier for me to edit that much in a week whenever I procrastinate and wait till the last 2 days before I need to upload it. Because I try to upload it every Wednesday. Update it. But, 2,500 words is around what I'm doing. I'm having cut out a lot of stuff because I did a lot of, where, you dump all your information out all at once. Because, that happens. But, I think it's okay, though. Just wanted to say that this drawing was done a lot earlier than the first one. This one was done while WandaVision was coming out. I actually worked on this during WandaVision. Like, we were watching through the finale, we watched through all the episodes again to build up to the finale. That was fun, and that's what I did, but then I ended up taking a lot longer than that because I procrastinated and didn't work on it as fast. My drawings have gotten better. I may eventually do a redraw, not promising, but I may. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope to see you back next time, or even see you in the comments of my fanfiction, because please do comment. Yeah. This is Taylor, signing off.